in management consulting and IT. I asked him what made him want to write full-time.
I think it was COVID started this off, really.
Yeah.
I just sort of... I was furloughed for 3 months and I got time on my hands. I couldn't leave the house. And I've been fiddling around with this idea of the Summer Haven story of, started off with a dream of what would I do if there was a complete disaster. And, it just came around to this sort of storyline of if there's an infection and, you've got to keep out of it, you've got to build somewhere to protect yourself. Mm. Then you go to your friends and say, well, look, I've had a dream that the world's going to end. They'd just laugh at you, wouldn't they? And so it's how does the lead character take these people with him to protect them when it happens? Because he's absolutely convinced and nobody will believe him. So it just sort of started off as a dream and a daft idea. And then I think it was lunchtimes when I was eating my sandwiches at work, I started sort of putting flesh on the bones a little bit. And then COVID hit and it was just, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to write this book. What the hell? And just went for it. And then when it started getting really good reviews, I was surprised, to be honest, if I'm honest, really. And it's been full-time writing ever since.
Wow. And what would you say has been the most surprising part of your journey as an indie author?
How difficult marketing is.
Yeah.
It's always something I've avoided in my career, really. I'm not even that strong at marketing myself when it comes to my sort of IT and consulting career, but I find that quite difficult. It's very hard to get out there and start wowing about things you've done because I'm a bit humble, really. I don't want to do that. I don't feel it's what I want to be. And so it's really hard trying to sort of get on all the Facebook channels, and I've got a YouTube channel, a website, and I've built all these things myself and sort of building up that energy and trying to promote my books that way because I can't really do it in the expensive ways like, putting a book poster up in all the stations across the country is like thousands and thousands of pounds, and that's out of reach for me. Yeah,
but you also made like a trailer for some of your books as well. I was thinking, you made this mini movie. This is really interesting.
Yeah, I'm just in the middle of doing another one, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I get points on my AI every month, and then I just use them making a trailer. But I put them on YouTube, and people watch them, and it sort of stimulates them into thinking, well, that might be worth buying the book,
Yeah.
Or the audio book, because I do audio books as well. So, yeah, I'm sort of, it's really fun, to be honest. I just tell an AI, I sort of do like 6 or 7 little scenes that are from the book.
Yeah.
And I tell an AI what I want the scene to do, and it just generates a little mini video clip.
Oh, wow.
And then I just piece them all together into like a movie trailer with the guy who narrates my audiobooks does a voiceover for me, and I put a bit of music, a few sound effects to it. It's really good fun. It's just like being back at school. I really enjoy it.
That was me thinking, how do you cast this and say you want to be in a trailer for a book, but it's AI?
Yeah, I know. It's really difficult. You've almost got to be careful because your lead character can't appear too many times because he'd probably look different in every single video. You've got to be a little bit careful of that one.
Well, if Unnatural Selection were adapted for the screen, who would you cast as DI Jim Kendall?
Oh, well, that's a really good question. Goodness. My natural inclination would go for somebody with a real sort of local feel, but even though it's a wrong locality, something like Stephen Graham might be quite good with it because he's quite good at sort of displaying ordinary human people, and in difficult situations. And I could just imagine him, like Jim Kendall, has this moral dilemma of I can't break the rules, and I can imagine he'd do that quite well, to be honest.
Yeah, Stephen Graham would be an excellent choice.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah.
And what do you read for fun?
I read quite a mixture. I read quite a lot of sci-fi, quite a lot of fantasy, as you can imagine. I love detective stories and thrillers.
Yeah.
But lately, I've been sort of trying to supplement my missing education and trying to go back and reading classics. So I've been reading Dickens and Tolstoy and Nietzsche and quite a few other different things that I've never read before. Mm-hmm. And so I've had quite a departure in the last year of the things I'm reading. And it's quite interesting seeing, some of these other styles and seeing that the world actually wasn't that different 200 years ago, really, in a lot of ways. other than technology like Zoom and stuff, you know.
Oh, fantastic. Well, Paul, it's been great to speak to you. Thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
The book is I sit there when I'm reading books and it takes me a while because I'm sitting there trying to cast them myself and see them as a mini movie in my head as I go through. So if it's ever adapted for the TV or the big screen, I'm there.
Oh, I'd love that.
That'd be ace.
I can dream.
You never know, do you? You never know.
Absolutely not.
All the very best, Paul. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.
No worries. Bye-bye. My special guest today, local indie novelist Paul J.C. Edge. His latest book, detective thriller Unnatural Selection, is out now through Amazon and Audible.